So what I do is a dry pattern. Okay, so these come in sheets, and they want them in 4s, so I cut them in 4s. Okay, you got a mesh behind them to hold them together. Okay, so 4 of these equals 11 and 5/8 to here. So 11 and 5/8 gets me right above the outlets in the backsplash. You know, my thought is I hate when they run through. So this will fall real nice right above. Okay. So I always do a dry lay to see where things are gonna fall. And I also did a dry lay on the run. So of course makes it, and then we start our brick pattern like so. Okay. Now guys, you can either use thin set. I like to use mastic. I would never use mastic, you know, in a wet area like shower or tub, or, you know, but mastic's really nice because you just stick and go. And listen, I've had to pull this stuff off after. It actually works the sheetrock before you get the tile off. So I'll get some shots in. Let me get the first course laid and get going. The recommendation is 1/8" trowel. I personally like 1/4. I feel like it gives you a better grab. I see a lot of guys keeping their lines vertical, their grooves, instead of horizontal. And you want them horizontal because that's the way it's holding. You know what I mean? If you do vertical, the tile is going to want to slip. I mean, not so much with mastic, because it's, I mean, once you adhere to the tile, I mean, it's pretty durable stuff, man. This stuff. Alright. So now, just take your tile. Give it a couple wiggles so it's in. But I mean, see how I yank on this thing? See the suction? So put my spacers in as I go. Give it a little suction. Where it wants to be. Okay. Tile action. And this is going to be brick pattern, guys, so half the tile next lap will be here. I just like to run my first course, make sure everything's okay. So there's my first course. So, you know, my situation wound it up good, where it just ended with a full piece. And Guys, also, what I do now is I don't leave any more gaps between the granite and backsplash, because you always get those cracks and hairline, you know, from settling and stuff. So now I just I go right to the granite, and then I use grout in the tube. It's a silicone based product, and it's the same color as your grout. You could get it at your tile store, and it does the trick. My tile is 5 7/8. So 5 7/8 divided into 2 is 2 15/16, which is basically 2 7/8 heavy as 16th. All right. So basically, now you could start your next course. Dead center your joint. Okay. And that's it. That's how you start your brick pattern. So you just start that. You put your two spacers. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Then you just follow your pattern here. Just make sure you're flush. I checked this wall before I went. It was good. I got a little problem on the other wall, but I think I got a remedy to fix that. All right. Okay. That's why I love mastic, man. You just stick and go. Just stick and go. When you pattern, so great. Like I said, definitely use this in humid areas. Humid areas get those showers. Why do you say? No, every time I play radio, my phone, I get copyright strike. That's shit. Yeah. That's shit. Maybe I should do as much as you can. You know, I should go. Sometimes I'm proud to do that. You know, should have most of it. Alright, see how we're at the end run now? So this will be exactly half a tile. And then when we get all the way back down there, it'll be the same thing. So, you know, I got a couple tiles already pre-cut out there. You know, for this. So, my brick pattern's nice. It's easy. I think it's easier because you don't have to make sure, you know, all your lines are perfect. I think it looks great. I love it. My cut. Moseying along, moseying along. Show you over here. All right, guys. See, this is half the cut. Okay, half the tile. I mean, and one will go here, one will go down there. Hey guys, also when you take it off your wet saw or however you're cutting it, make sure you just take a rag and you know, dry it down a little bit. because thinset nor mastic do well when it's wet. Alright, so we're on our 4th row. Okay, so now we're going to start with our mosaics. Now, see how the ends are interlocking? You know, that's so each piece could accept it. So what you want to do is put this on the saw, cut one end square, you know, because we're going to start right here against the trim coming across. Now these pieces come in a full sheet. Alright, so just take your 1, 2, 3, 4. He wants 4. You just take your knife, cut it, and then the pieces will interlock like so. Okay? So remember, and then measuring, you got to pick the tooth you want to measure from. So for example, if I pull from here to the wall to get this dimension, I got to make sure I'm the second tooth in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one square, and we'll put them in. All right, so we got her cut. Right. So now we just layer in like so. These get a little finicky, guys. You got to work kind of almost each piece. You know, spread them out evenly. See, I gotta add a little more schmutz. Alright, so now you take your next row, the interlocking tile, match it up real nice, and you just keep working it, baby. Just keep working it. Play with every tile. We keep going. Just keep making your adjustments. Boom. Do the next one. Alright guys, so now I'm going to measure from this first row, okay, to the wall. So we have 9¼ inches. Alright. So what you do is, now you measure back on this row, 9¼ inches, which brings me to this joint right here. That's how we're gonna measure. Hey guys, see one of the pieces in the strip was a little shangad. That means effed up in Italian. So what you could do is, where'd it go? You could just peel one off. You know, your cut-offs, an extra sheet, and just replace it. So let's stick this guy in here. My measurement was shangad. What happened? Remeasure. Yeah, see, I said 9¼ It's 8¾ Me. What the hell was I doing? Measure twice, cut once. You know. All right. Second take. Alright. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Alright. We're in there, guys. We're in there, baby. A little lift action. Start playing with the pieces. Alright. Yeah, I like it. I'll tell you guys, man, it is hard to film construction. You know? Alright guys, next day, since I tiled, I just mixed my grout. Once mixed, let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, and then come back and mix it again. It was a little chaotic here before. I couldn't film that part, guys. Just make sure you clean all your tile off from the mastic. You know, just take your knife, go through it all. Take a nice stamp rag, wipe her off. Just keep your knife with you at all times when you're grouting. You know, that's it. I'll wait 10 minutes and then I'll start setting her in. Alright guys, you just want to take your float, put it on like this. Just go in with a 45 motion.
fucking stings.
Huh?
That fucking stings.
My man Charlie got a little hornet bite.
Oh.
Alright guys, so just continue that process. Do like a 10 by 10 area. Let it sit up, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, wipe it down. Alright guys, now we'll clean this area. Sit in a while. Nice even strokes.
I like that color.
Huh?
I like the color.
Nice, right?
Yeah. How long does that take to dry?
I let it sit up for like 15, 20 minutes. You mean dry permanently?
We'll go, yeah.
I definitely wait 24 hours.
Yeah.
Route. Did the grout today. Tomorrow should be a wrap.